Alright, here we are in round 2. I'm going to start watching this guy's, as I always do, replaying this guy's draft and just commenting on, or his match, and commenting on what his deck contains, so we can see what he has. He's choosing to play last, so it's probably interestingly 3-color, more controlling deck. We're not mulliganing this. We got a first turn Caravan Vigil searching for our planes, and then we can kind of second turn Unruly Mob and move from there. I mean, third turn, Traveler's Amulet Mulch is what it's looking like, and then fourth turn the Sentry. So we are in decent shape. I actually like having the Mulch early. You saw what happened when my graveyard got filled by Trepanation Blade last game. That kind of backfired for him a little bit. He didn't really know it was going to backfire for him that much, but I guess things happen. So it was kind of funny that the one that went for 7 was the one that I couldn't really wait for, but it still made our Kessie Cage Break a little ridiculous. So here, actually, let's see. Do I just go ahead and travel prep my boys instead of mulching? I mean, the decision is, do I want to get this guy out next turn, or do I want to... I mean, I'd rather... This guy I'd like with travel preparation. This guy I don't really care to have travel preparation on. I'd rather have it on my Sentry. So, let's see what he's playing to see if that helps our decision. Whoa, he's got Garruk. Smite, Cloistered Youth, Prey Upon. Aside from Garruk, Garruk's not coming out next turn. I mean, yeah, I think it's better to, do I mulch here or do I Traveler's Amulet? One's guaranteed, one's not. But one, yeah, they both kind of take 2 mana. I think I'm just going to go ahead and mulch. Okay, so I'm going to just get in with my Unruly Mob, drop the Doom Traveler, and then mulch. Next turn, Throbbing Sentry. If he drops Garruk, we'll watch his next game here. I don't know what he's doing on turn 3 yet. If he drops Garruk on turn 4, I should have the offense to just kill Garruk. Or break through, and break through his wolves. Probably should have. Let's just mulch. Come on, land. Come on, 3 lands. Awesome. Can't really complain about that. Just Ancestral Recall. So it's very possible he just throws Garruk down here. If he throws Garruk next turn, well, he's got no protection. He could have Midnight Haunting. That was in this. If he has Midnight Haunting, or Bellringer, he could have Village Bellringer. I think I want to drop Throbbing Sentry first. That way, if he has Bellringer, I lose my mob. Or I could just drop Throbbing Sentry, attack with Doom Traveler, making Bellringer kind of crappy. I mean, that's 1 less damage ideal, but more creatures around against Garruk is probably the superior play. I think that's correct. Yeah. So I drop this guy first. I'm really, when he doesn't do anything in the 3rd turn and I see that he has Bellringer and he might have a Spirit, that looks really fishy to me. So I think I drop this guy first and just swing with Doom Traveler. This really makes the effectiveness of his Bellringer go down. And if he wants to go Bellringer Garruk, the next turn I can go Super Travel Preparations, and he can't do much. I think it's better to do it this way than getting 1 damage from Mob. Like, it's not worth throwing Mob into a potential Bellringer, and that looks suspicious. And there it is. I mean, I guess Sentry would have been transformed if he wanted to do that, and now, like, if Garruk comes down, like, he can slap down Garruk and he's going to shoot Sentry, but then Garruk goes to 1, I can just travel prep my guys and swing in and kill Garruk. I mean, on the other hand, I could have lost this guy. He swings down. I'll look at the rest of his game here. Special Order Hand, Torch. Oh, he's got that card. Alright, sure. I mean, I don't... Oh, he's making a wolf with Garruk. Okay. Let's see what I could do about that. Oh, wow. Cage Breaker. Okay. So I can make this guy like 4/4, this guy 3/3, and just send. If this guy's 3/3, he's gonna block with these two, but then I kill Garruk. That seems like a fair trade to me, especially because if I load up my graveyard, Kessage Cage Breakers gets nuts. So we send them both after Garruk. I mean, or do I make Doom Traveler the 3/3? If I make Doom Traveler the 3/3 and send them both after Garruk, maybe that's actually better. Garruk does his power, right? Oh, 3 damage to a creature, okay. Yeah, if I make Doom Traveler 3/3, send both after Garruk. I mean, he'd probably just chump, but that's not really getting him far. If I make this guy 3/3, send them both after Garruk, yeah, chump. Send this guy after Garruk too? Then it would be maybe something like chump, but then Garruk dies. It would be like chump. Sure, I think I put it on my mob, my sentry, and I just swing everybody. I'm not worried about my Doom Traveler dying. I mean, I kind of want him to die, because then he's flying against Garruk. And I have Cage Breakers, so I attack Garruk. We don't want Garruk. Let's not make the mistake attacking Belfry. We are just going to pound Garruk with everything we got, and we're going to drop Cage Breakers next turn. Yeah, so I mean, he doesn't have many good blocks that can actually protect Garruk here. He might even just be better double blocking and killing the mob, letting Garruk die. That's what I would assume I would do if I were him. I mean, he's protecting Garruk, okay. I mean, it could be worth it protecting the Planeswalker. The problem now is Garruk's only 2/2. All he's doing is pumping out another blocker, but we don't know what he can cast after this. He's probably going to have yet another blocker. Oh, we can transform him. I forgot about that part of Garruk. Okay, so now he pumps out Wolves and he gets better. Oh, sure. Well, that was kind of a mistake. I forgot how Garruk transformed. So, I guess I shouldn't have attacked with Doom Traveler. I'm better just to slam into Garruk with my Sentry and Mob and keep him at 330. Oops. Should have read that part about Garruk transforming. Yeah, that was a mistake. Okay. Well, now we're in a little bit of trouble. So now he's going to block here. Yeah. Shit. Well, we can kill Garruk. I mean, our Selthus Cathar, the Selthus Cathar being drawn allows us to, I think, easily kill Garruk here. Because we can transform this guy and he's going to get trample. Like, this guy's going to be blocked by the wolf. Outcast will probably block that guy. This guy being trample means that maybe we only have to attack Garruk with him. Let's see. Well, and I can drop Kessig Cage Breakers after him. Do I even attack with my Pilgrim? So this guy would be 5, 6 trample damage. I think we just send everything again at Garruk. Sure. Do I need to attack Garruk with this guy? 6 trample damage. Block, Garruk lives. Sorry, I need to look at my time. Block, Garruk lives. Or Garruk still die. Like, if he goes block, Garruk doesn't die because this doesn't trample over, and he could just block here and just 2 would get through. So I need to send everything after Garruk. I'm not too upset by losing this because he's green-white and cage breakers can't really be stopped. And the more guys I lose... I mean, I think he's got a splash of black somewhere. But the more guys I lose, I'm not that concerned about losing stuff early. I mean, this is a lot of damage going into Garruk. I think I can't protect him. Maybe if he just takes this attack, it's real easy for us to just drop cage breakers. I don't think he's just going to take stuff. I think he's going to force us to use our Cathar here. I didn't really see that guy blocking anything but there. Yeah, okay, Pilgrim will die. The 7/7 Outcast is kind of problematic for our Wolf Breakers, but we're going to get a lot of wolves. We're going to get a lot of damage through. He's not going to drop... Yeah, I would be blocking the sentry with the Wolf right now. I mean... Well, maybe he's realizing it's going to get trampled. It doesn't matter anyway. I mean, I don't think he can keep Garruk alive no matter what with this situation. Interesting, okay. Does he not see that my guy gains trample? Maybe he doesn't. Or maybe he just wants me to lose my Cathar here. But then I get a huge throbbing sentry, which can deal with his outcasts. He does take out the unruly mob, which would go nuts against his outcast. So, yeah, I guess the mob would be stronger than the sentry in the end, because mob would be like 1, 2, 3, yeah. Maybe not. Like, mob's going to be huge after this attack, and it's also hard for a green-white to handle. If he blocks like that, it doesn't make me have to use my, Cathar. Like, I don't really care to trample through to Garruk. This guy's attacking Garruk, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, I think that's the better option for him. Let's see. Mob dies. I could keep around my Doomed Traveler, but I think Cathar is better. Yeah. I mean, this guy is going to be massive. Doesn't matter that he's attacking Garruk. This guy's dead. This guy's... Yeah, I forgot. This guy becomes bigger than 540. He becomes huge. Sure, we lose all our guys. Garruk dies. He loses a lot of guys. We have a billion freaking triggers. Fortunately, not all of them matter. I do wish to use that ability, though. I do wish to get that spirit, but don't have a choice. Now Cage Breakers comes out. And... no, I don't want to flip him again. I don't even know if that flips him. It says transform Throb on Sentry. I guess we could have seen it since I could have flipped him back and forth. Now Cage Breakers. So if he passes and doesn't transform, then I can attack him and make my Cage Breakers big enough. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 guys in my yard. Oh no, he has a prey upon. That sucks. Yeah. I mean, in order to kill my Throbbing Militia is to double block here, so I think I'm just gonna send and hopefully... Kinda sucks I drew Lumber Nut now. Yeah, I'll attack with my Militia and my Spirit, and if he's got Reckon... or, what's it called? Rebuke, he's got Rebuke. Alright, well, we'll let him... And maybe I should have saved this for next turn so that I could make it so he can't flip that, but if he wants to flip, he can flip, so right now. If he didn't have Prey Upon there, I forgot about Prey Upon and green white. I also, yeah, so he's gonna flip, I guess. Excuse me. Because he has to flip and trade. The problem for him now, I mean, Lumbernut is just pretty good too. He's got Bloodthirst activated. When I first started playing, so I was so used to playing a lot of M12, I was like thinking about Bloodthirst in the back of my mind, just the natural feeling like, you know, I should block here because of Bloodthirst. Alright, well, the same stuff comes in. We'll trade away. Trade away. Deal a damage to him. Grow Mr. Lumbernut. Yay. Now I kind of want to draw Divine Reckoning. Well, I don't want to. It's not, like, necessary. We're going to draw our lands, just in case I draw Creeping Renaissance. Better to have more lands in place so that I can get things back and play more stuff on the same turn. Spectral Rider is fine. Mystics. Okay, well that guy's gonna transfer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can make my knot 4, 4, 5, 5. Ooh, he's not gonna transform. So now the decision is, do I want to swing on a 5/5 Lumbernut? He would have to, like, block with these. And if he does, he would take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage, putting him at 4 after the attack. Oh no, 3 after the attack, and then I would have the 2 flyers. Is it better to keep Lumbernut around right now? Because then if he has to deal with my stuff, Lumbernut just gets so big. This guy's going to be regenerating if he passes, though. I don't really get a 2-for-1 for my Lumbernut, but I do get a lot of damage in. That's the thing. Huh, and I force him. We got to make a decision quick, though, because obviously time is running out. 4, 4, 5, 5. So I can make Lumbernut a 5/5. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's worth us just getting that damage in now. I mean, if he wants to chump Lumbernut, he's gonna have to lose 2 guys and take ridiculous amounts of damage. So it's worth it. If he doesn't, if he just chumps it with 1 creature, Lumbernut's kind of beyond his reach, I think. I mean, he could block with Bellringer. Then, do I sack anything to Lumbernut? If he blocks with Bellringer, I don't really want to grow. Like, that probably is actually the best play for him. Just block with Bellringer. I don't really want to sack and grow Bellringer or Lumbernut at the moment. Well, that would make Lumbernut a 5/5 next turn anyway. Though, I mean, him getting pumped the next turn, if he passes, that would have regeneration, so he could easily handle the Lumbernut. Yeah. Ooh, that's the weirdest block in my opinion. Okay, he's blocking everything. That's not weird at all then. 1, 2. So Lumbernut goes to 5/5. He gets hit. Those things die. Lumbernut dies. But I get to nug him for a lot of damage. Ah, good God. There's so many triggers. Just F6 my triggers. He goes to 3. And he's got to have answers for my flyers. And we have a good long game with Creeping Renaissance, so I'm not like, we're so far ahead on life, I'm not too concerned about him drawing answers to my flyers when we have such a good long game here. Problem is, I don't really want to go long if this is game 1 and I'm at 14 minutes. Like, if we lose along game 3, though I can generally come ahead if I start playing quicker on the clock later in matches. Oh, like, see, that's, yeah, the worst. Let's draw travel preparations here. That would be hot. We only got 1 left. Oh, he's splashing black too. It's a good spider for him. Good spider. That's not a bad draw for me. Yeah, I guess I chill. Now, if I draw a creature, I can swing in, and he can't do much. He might have dead weight. I didn't really see what his black splash was for, but dead weight makes a lot of sense to me. Hamlet Captain, sure. Probably should F6 this, but I'm, you know, want to represent something. Okay, well, how about we cast this, and we choose not to use it. It is a May. I don't think there's like an overrun in this set, so I mean, he could have a way to just kill the noble at this point, and I can't activate, but yeah, okay, on again.